So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Right back to him on first down.
He'll take this down to the 33. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row, and now a pickup of 8.
The Chiefs at 7-2 here on the year. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Ready.
2nd and 2. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Let's go now. Ready.
Back to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Looking to put a drive together.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That went out wide and intercepted. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now he'll tuck this and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense there, and they force him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
Warriors 70. Ready.
Now back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
At the 10-yard line.
Riggs. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60.
They'll drop the throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Come 19.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Ready. Green Jack. Set. Yellow. 22. Ready.
Man in the middle, and it's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score at 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to really prove it in this one, because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. They'll get this out to Ginty. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And now an audible here into something else. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man, it's Thornton. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Dante Thornton, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Raiders are back within a score.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and... Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
Ready? A run out of the gun to Genty. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
That's good.
On 1st down, it's Genty. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36.
1st down, Las Vegas.
Will Green. Smash, red.
They'll look to throw here. Pass complete right side to Bowers. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, 35 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
His kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Turn there, gets him across the 30, up to the 3rd and 3. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Warrior 70. Let's go. Top low 18. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 6 at the Raiders' 46-yard line.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll air this one out for Mims. Touchdown! Marvin Mims, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Chiefs have regained the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown, and their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Here we go. Set. Black 40. 43 rail. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Set, ready. Blue, 32. Black shot, red, yellow. Set, huh?
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Now he's taken down. The Chiefs sack. Nolan Smith. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
Their own 37-yard line.
I just want to rock. I just want to rock. Body on ya. Shorty got that body on ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
We are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime, and to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Now they go screen, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Bronco 80, 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck it, and he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
31. Raiders 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores.
Ball red. Bill Green. Ready.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
6, mega, right through. Yellow. Set.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
It's a gain of
A good pickup there, 22.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22.
43-yard line.
43
It looks like they'll move things around here. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Ready?
Working downfield, he's got Thornton. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Yellow, 43.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this one is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Let's go.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Okay, ready? Ready. Blue 32.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a second down and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
12, 10. Red, cycle. Set, huh?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll get it inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Las Vegas, first down.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. First and goal.
Down. 52, blue. Set.
They'll go with the keeper. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second and goal? And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Got a little antsy there from his Mike linebacker position.
Partner, there's times you think you've timed up the quarterback's cadence. You think you've got a read on it. He might have thought it on that play. He was wrong.
Here we go. 33, yellow.
Genty will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is down to a field goal.
31. Raiders 28.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a head. Of a return all the way inside the opposite 40.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole? Setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Find his man on the outside. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
Well, the criticism is that he overthrew his man, but you got to give him credit. He also didn't risk an interception with that type of a throw. Because of that, they still have a chance to put some points on the board.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Back to throw again. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Get it? 65 cap. Cougar 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now their defense came through to the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be second down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Pause red. Blaster, 6. Ready.
2nd and 3. He's got a man complete through the middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great effort there. with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Raiders have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive. And this is going to be intercepted. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
And you get deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level in what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there. But he was given a cold dose of reality on that throw.
He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. From the left side, it's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Vegas, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Raiders.
Here's a toss to Genty, headed right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Genty, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because
Jeremy is hit on the return. It's a loose football. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something, double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT.
Wait. Set. 60 red. 60 red. Green jack. Set.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 64 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Come on, set. Rail green. 62 blue. Flag blue. Rail yellow. Black ultra.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Let's go now.
He'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. Jeremy Chin, so dangerous wherever he's at on the field, and that time he gets in there for the sack. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Bronco 80.
Back to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 36 yards on the play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
On the double. Alert! Alert! Ready?
They'll try and sneak it here. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Chiefs, 38.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
15 yards on the play. And the Raider.
Here we go, set.
Again, 13 yards. And the Raider first down.
Now they'll change things up.
Set.
Gets it quickly out wide to Fulton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Raider first. With that last completion, CDs now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge the secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And the time we have remaining, it wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot. He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32. Striker 3-3-6. Mega. Beetle blue.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to Genty. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow 22. Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
With that pass, CD, he's now over 400 yards in the game. And even in a pass-first league, that is still a tough benchmark to hit.
And all week leading up to this one, all we read, heard about was the confidence he had that he could put up big numbers. Kudos to him for coming out here with that belief in himself and for making it happen.
Here we go. Set. Black 40. 5. 97.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Ready up.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Red, shot, 17. Red, yellow, blue striker. Claws red. White. Tag.
They'll look to throw here. This is caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the...
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Raiders look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Oh, and this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll set up a throw. They'll get this complete to Worthy.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The kicker here is complete. He'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. 52 yards. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score. Now for the point after. And the lead is down to 4.
It's the score. Raiders 49. Chiefs 45.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Still going. They can't stop him. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Raiders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. The extra point attempt to follow here. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score. Raiders 56. Chiefs 45.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st down.
Get it! 70 Lions! Ready,
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Ready!
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready! 70 Timber Buck ready!
Now back to throw. They've got his man complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
But they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Mahomes will throw. Mahomes will do it himself.
He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
A big play looming on 3rd down. Mahomes.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Ready, set.
3rd and 9 here.
Let's go. Black, close.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Set, go.
On 3rd down, here's Genty.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded at the 43. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over.
This is 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 57, 50. Yellow. Hey, Ripley. Hey, Ripley.
Mahomes to throw it.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Decent start to the drive there. Of course, they need the touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Yeah, those guys are into it. How about the guys on the sidelines? You see the coaches signaling, all the personnel groups up on the sideline ready to go in and out of the game. They've got to condense their time now in order to try and get back into it.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Mahomes.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Mahomes. He's going to get that to his run back out of the backfield.
Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down.
Mahomes. Mahomes will do it himself.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
And again, it's Mahomes. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So a crucial two-point conversion there, but that's just part one of this two-part story that they need to happen here.
Yeah, they do need to do a few other things, don't they? They got the two, as you noted. Now they've got to make sure they get the onside kick and hope to get into field goal range and maybe have one last miracle left.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's more than a two-part story. It's a three- or four-part story. And it's the Raiders that'll come up with it. And that will put victory in sight for the silver and black. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Ted.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Ready?
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Hey, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your